This is an...
Okay, folks, I'm back with some more Ninja Gaiden 4 with part 7 of this playthrough. I had to go do an errand, namely with regards to getting my car picked up due to having its brakes maintained. You know, very expensive shit that gets in the way of everything. It is what it is. So previously on the game, we went through the Dragon's Maw, or at least most of it anyway, a giant freaking Judge Dredd pearly white fortress of a building, where we've been fighting a whole bunch of DDO troops of who I feel sorry for because they're clearly not the bad guys, contrary to how some of the more disgruntled citizenry seems. I mean, hello, giant demon black dragon. Hard times call for hard men. And I think we're on the tail end of that part of the game, or at least that quarter of the game. I don't know. The level went on for an extremely long time. No, it was was it 2 levels? Honestly, I don't know. The pacing of the game has kind of gotten me to a point where I'm honestly losing track of time, and I did lose track of time. Hold on a second. Okay. So, we did that, killed a bunch of people, did a bunch of side quests, other than the ones that I couldn't seem to have nabbed. And we fought Oniwaka, and, well, we put an end to the poor bastard after he had been completely possessed by a demon sword that he had gotten a hold of. And now I think we're about to go fight Kagachi, the red-headed guy with the one arm. Lord knows where Ryu is. So, enhanced DDO soldiers. A new version with a giant frickin' holographic triangle on their head. What is the point of that? That looks stupid. I don't get it. It just seems like a pointless little... I mean, and then again, it's Ninja Gaiden. Style is very much involved. Big ol'... It's just... What's with the light show on the helmets? It's like... Wouldn't it be more practical and battery efficient to just have, a prop on the helmet? I don't know. I'm overthinking shit, apparently. D1018 Chariot. Yeah, fought this thing last time. Giant battle tank with grinding blades on the front. Honestly, this was the worst boss in the game for me. I did not particularly enjoy it, especially with how weird trying to counter it was. Honestly, I think, the best strategy for it is just to get behind it and wail on it, and otherwise just try not to fight it at the front. That is apparently supposed to be the way you're supposed to deal with it, but I can't say with full confidence that I honestly liked it. In fact, I'd say it's probably the worst boss in the game. By far. Can't imagine trying to fight it on Master Ninja would be. I shudder at the thought. Okay, so Clash of Convictions. On the top floor of Dragon's Maw, Kagachi, Grand General of the DDO's military forces, awaits Yakumo in front of the Dark Dragon Shrine, the final one. Fueled by opposing but equally unbreakable convictions, both warriors draw their weapons in preparation for a deadly confrontation. So, This is a boss level. Just like the Tengu one. So let's see how it goes, shall we? And how far we can go until I gotta stop again. And I also fully unlocked all the moves for the Take Minakata. So, got a trophy for that. Oh, yeah, there's stuff around here that I need to get. There's nothing else around here, I don't think. Double checking to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I do not remember that. Because I basically stopped playing the last at part 6 once I reached the end of the chapter. And it looks like, yeah, I don't think I ever explored this. It's all the way in the back of the starting zone of the game. Though, if you were like anyone else, if I was like anybody else who doesn't stop to pay attention to my surroundings, I probably would have missed this. And I'm glad I'm fastidious about such things. A purgatory gate. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it an apocalypse gate for some reason. It's like my brain is on shifting gears, and it thinks something else instead of what should be calling it. That's probably the way back, I would assume. I don't see any Gordies or anything. They're hiding here. No. Nope. Nada. Okay, so let's see what they got for me this time. They're probably gonna put in sentinels and other people.
Nice work out there.
Come on. Yep, I am missing stuff. Thankfully, I got plenty of cash to spare. Like, yeah, one of the amulets I got was one for getting more cash, but honestly, I don't even need it. If this was way earlier in the game and I did not get that boost, if I had gotten that item from way earlier in the game and did not have the boost from the deluxe edition, then I would have said, okay, that seems fair. But since it's super late in the game anyway, and I've already got and I've already unlocked a whole bunch of stuff on top of having extra cash, it's worthless.
Be safe out there.
If it was more to the beginning of the game, or at least the first third of the game, approaching the middle, maybe, but honestly, at mission 13, I think it is. It's either 12 or 13. I think it's 13. Either that or 14. I don't know. I lost count. And the fact that I've already pretty much unlocked a whole bunch already, and I'm more than well off, and with that much cash on me to spare, just for rebuying potions and shit, it's worthless. Completely worthless amulet. Okay. Who wants some? Come get some. Okay, yep, I was right. Sentinels. What? Ho ho ho. Split them open. I want to get the guy in the jet, but he won't let me.
Say goodnight.
I love how the weapon that's expressly meant to go after enemies far away won't let me get the enemy that's far away. Great.
End of the line.
There's another one coming, apparently. Damn it. This all could have been avoided if the game had let me fucking kill the jet guy instead of bouncing me around. I love how the one weapon that is supposed to get that kind of enemy without getting close refused to let me get to him. And I had to switch to the longsword because otherwise it's just gonna go for everybody else.
See ya, Yakumo.
I hate to say it, but even though the game is mostly reliable in terms of targeting, the auto-targeter sometimes is schizophrenic and doesn't let me go after who I want it to go after. And I have to fiddle around with the targeter just to get it to behave. And that sucks.
See you later, Yakumo.
So, I gotta do it all over again, because game be schizo and not making up its mind as to what I want it to do, what it wants to do, and I have to fight with it just to get it to do what I want it to do. Nope. Redo it, because that was even worse. Way worse. Way fucking worse.
What do you need? See you later, Yakumo.
Might as well start using these. Jeez. Okay. Damn, I got it. That was a tough one. That was a really tough one, but I got it. I hated to do it, but I defaulted back to the double sword just so that way I could get the airborne guys and then use the new the bloodbath slaughter attack to get rid of them completely in one fell swoop. Other than, I mean, the Kage one can do it too, but honestly, that one works just as well. Because honestly, I tried to do it, but for whatever reason, even though I try to aim for the flying guys, it just refused. The Kage refused to do it. It just kept going after the little guys and the ones on the ground instead. So after a while, I was just like, why bother? Just go back to the double swords, leap up and get them that way, and just stick with it. Not what I wanted to do, but hey, if it works, right? So, is what it is. Okay, so... Fuck am I? Can't go up there. Yeah, it's circled around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refill my stuff.
Nice work out there. Pleasure doing business with ya. Pleasure doing business with ya. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with ya.
More than enough cash to do it.
That helps. Yakumo, I can't seem to find Sayori. Her signal's down.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to locate her now. She can't have gone far. Just keep making your way to the final shrine for now. Kagachi's waiting.
Understood. Heading to the target.
Can't do anything else.
Down for some sparring?
Nope. I'm good. Yep, I'm caught up on combat skills.
Kagachi.
Grand General of the Divine Dragon Order. He and Hayabusa are the only reason the DDO got as big as it did. They used to just be a weapons manufacturer or something. But with the numbers they got now, they've changed. In any case, if what I've heard is true, get ready for a tough fight. I feel something off about him. Almost like one of those demons. Don't you underestimate him, Yakumo.
I won't.
Lock that, get it over with. Alrighty, so we're finally gonna fight this Kagachi guy. I'm gonna go in old-fashioned.
End of the line.
Kagachi.
Do you realize what you've done? The city's a damn wreck because of you.
I mean, it already was.
There's no one to blame but myself. I should have killed you the first time we met. I know Sayori's with you. I'll give you one last chance. Stop this madness. Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. No turning back now, runt. Do you even realize what you're trying to accomplish?
I will purify the Dark Dragon.
Holy
It's a
shit.
promise I made to Sayori.
A promise? Short-sighted brat. Think of the consequences of what you're about to unleash. Are you prepared for that anguish?
I am a Raven Ninja, and I will execute my mission. I won't let you or Hayabusa stand in my way.
Really? Then you leave me no choice.
Ow. This music is awesome, man.
This'll hurt.
Oh, he's got an ultimate.
When to give up, do you?
Okay.
Try to keep up
Oh no, he's got a grab. Did I just collapse him with my blood? Almost. Damn it.
Come on, Yakumo! Get up already!
He's a good fight. I shudder to think how he is on harder modes, but I'm having fun with it. I just don't know how to break his armor because I've been trying to do it. And I don't know, but I know there's a move that there should be a move where you can do it, just like what happened with Waka, but
Do you even realize what you're trying to accomplish?
I will purify the Dark Dragon. It's the promise I made to Sayori.
A promise? Short-sighted brat. Think of the consequences of what you're about to unleash. Are you prepared for that anguish?
I am a Raven Ninja, and I will execute my mission. I won't let you or Hayabusa stand in my way.
Really? Then you leave me no choice. You don't know when to give up.
damn, he canceled out my ultimate.
Try to keep up. Too slow.
Okay, get it when he does a charge. Got it. Damn. Ripped his arm off. He had a friggin' double bringer, man. Ugh. It'll be a miracle if he survives.
Oh, had us worried.
You made it. Okay.
Well, we already got 4 weapons, so now what?
This is it. There. Just about done. Only one last step. great dark dragon, transcendent divine. Within this bosom, thy soul enshrined. Admit this offer of flesh and bone. Feast upon kin, and reclaim thy throne.
She's offering herself up as a sacrifice. Oh, crap.
This is the only way. Yakumo, break the final seal.
No.
And after that, complete the sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What?
I told you before. The soul of the dark dragon is inside of me. To finish the resurrection, soul and body must be reunited. As vessel of the dragon's soul, I need to die. Yakumo! Please!
Can't do it. Uh-oh.
Yakumo.
Uh-oh. What did I tell you about the weirdo with the glasses? Ah, great.
Achilles?
Who?
Alive, are we? I suppose I should introduce myself. Cower, mortal, before the Obsidian Overlord, Sovereign of the Damned, the great fiend Achilles! The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me, I'm sure. Your hard work has made things so easy for me, dear Yakumo. As a gift, I shall bestow upon you an excruciating death by the hand of a god!
Uh-oh. So this guy resurrected the Dark Dragon and caused all this trouble to begin with. Also, years ago. So wait, Tokyo has been a rainy graveyard for how long? Oh man, the timeline is so screwy. It's gonna take trillions of dollars to get this city back in shape.
Saki, you bastard!
Oh, feeling touched, I'll say, If it's any consolation, reviving the Dark Dragon would be impossible without her death. I just saved you the trouble and killed her myself. You should be thanking me, really.
Enough! I'll make you shut your fucking mouth.
I love how they gave him the name of a Greek hero, and he's just this giant demon. What the?
Significant.
Ow. So insignificant that I'm beating his ass. Oh yeah, big bad ultimate evil, and I just beat him in the first round. What a joke.
Sorry. Yakumo. Please. The Dark Dragon. Only you can defeat him. Purify him. I'm so sorry. You know, I really don't want to die.
You didn't want to die. You did her duty, but at what cost? Uh-oh.
The supreme dark dragon in all his glory. Reborn.
So 2 boss fights all in one level. A one-armed general and an arch and a greater fiend. You know, I mean, Ninja Gaiden 3 completely diverted to a different faction altogether with the lame brain alchemist shit and a goddess with no freaking name. So nameless, not even the Ninja Gaiden wiki even knows even has a name for it. At least the Archfiend had one. Never said in the actual game except in text logs, supplementary text logs in said game, but you know, whatever. Oh yeah, big bad greater fiend, and I beat him in 1 round. What a joke. And now Dark Dragon's back, so so yeah, stuff be happening. Poor Sayori. I actually kind of liked her. And they were, even though we don't interact with her all that much in the game, you know, you had the dialogue where you know, Yakumo was kind of, sort of opening up, you know, getting soft to her. And now she dead because of, you know, ritual bullcrap. That's sad. You know, she did her duty as was ordained, but you know, having to die and lose the rest of your life like that when you could have had so much more to live for, it's tragic. I do not envy anyone in such a position. Several years earlier. Oh, we're finally playing as Ryu, are we?
You finally arrived, Ryu Hayabusa.
Achilles.
With his body manifested, all that remains is the offering of the Dark Dragon's soul. Yes, one final sacrifice.
Leave her be.
How delicious! The descendant of the divine dragons, slayer of countless fiends.
Your head shall make a fine trophy.
Oh, we're already playing as against the boss fight. Light attack, heavy attack, yeah. Ryo wields the Dark Dragon in fights. Base form using techniques passed down from the Hayabusa clan. Wait a minute. This is the generic boss theme from Ninja Gaiden 2. Slightly remixed, but I recognize it all the same. This was a tune that played with, like the mid-level bosses, like the giant sloth skeleton, the plesiosaur demon fiend, the freaking eyeless giant that is probably the biggest pain in the ass boss other than the worm in the original in 2. Ugh. The memories. Gleam form with L2, attack with square and triangle. Ryo will perform a file of attacks performed while in Gleam and will consume Ryu's key gauge. So what? So they basically gave him his own equivalent of the blood jutsu, right? Dragon Sword Gleam form. Use D-pad to swap between nin pose and circle while in Gleam form to finish it. So we have to be in a magic mode. So we have to activate the equivalent of blood jutsu to activate the magic shit. So up is Inferno, down is the Piercing Void attack, right is the Wind Blade attack, left is the Flame Phoenix attack. So we do have the key variety. Gleam form, press both sticks when Dragon Gauge is full to unleash the sword's full potential. Form a file of attack string obliteration while the true Dragon Sword is awakened. So we are stuck with just the freaking Dragon Sword and nothing else. Great. Team Ninja did not learn from the embarrassment of Ninja Gaiden 2. Well, sort of. They did when it came mostly to Yakumo, but of course, once again, they went and neglected Ryu, which is infuriating. Ugh. Don't you just love a developer that seems to only understand one thing, but then completely intentionally forgets the other things that made the game great in the first place? Once again, Team Ninja should have paid Itagaki what he was due. Just
Once I finish with you, the Dark Dragon will be unleashed upon the world and destroy all in its wake.
So that's your plot.
Isn't it poetic? The Dark Dragon heralding the end of the dragon lineage. Grovel and beg for mercy!
Well, he does play very similar to how he did in the old games, so I can't complain about that. Cool. Return of the Super Ninja. For like 3 or 4 levels.
Ryu, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
From here, we'll be heading for 3 separate shrines. Your job is to clear the path and create a safe passage for me. I'll meet you at the shrine.
So, yep, just the Dragon Ninja. Just the Dragon Sword. Nothing the fuck else. Team Ninja, we gotta talk. And, I have to say it. I really have to say it, but, the guy who's been in charge of Ninja Gaiden ever since Itagaki was removed, Fumihiko Yasuda, I think it was. Let me double check. One other thing. It's either him or another guy. Or was it the guy in charge of Sigma too? Hayashi or something? I don't know. But I'm looking over like the different directors for the previous couple of Ninja Gaiden games and ports, because I want to lay the blame accurately. Okay, so the 2 guys that I see that seem to bear the most. Okay, so Yasuda is a producer of this game. He was a director of the last of 3, and producer of 3 was Yosuke Hayashi, who's also the director of Sigma 2. Honestly, if those are the 2 guys that have been in charge of Ninja Gaiden for the last decade and a half, Koei Tecmo, harsh request, but those 2 guys should be removed from managing Ninja Gaiden permanently, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they never have. It was Hayashi who gimped 2 by removing, New Game Plus, and then there's whoever, and then you had the other guy who was in charge of 3, who tried to turn it into Uncharted, and did a horrible freaking job of it. Then you had Ninja Gaiden Black 2 released under his watch, which of course removed so many things to an unacceptable degree and did not actually properly restore the game except give it a paint job. And now you have 4, which, as much as I've had fun with it with Yakumo, how they continuously manage to fuck up and mismanage anything pertaining to Ryu after all these years is just unacceptable. Like, it's like every time they go back to this franchise, they get 1 or 2 things right, but then they fuck up 5 other things. It's at a point where, honestly, those 2 jokers should be freaking removed from the series and replaced with somebody who's actually competent and knows what they're doing. Because at this point, it's like, how many times can one give them chances until they keep blowing it to a level where it's like, no more. Why do we keep letting them run this series to the ground, or at the very least do such a half-cocked, mediocre job of it that it's like, why even bother keep giving it to them? Like, it's like it's like the video game equivalent of God damn it, what's his name? The guy who created Gundam Seed, and Bandai Namco keep giving him Gundam projects when he doesn't deserve any. Mitsuo Fukuda, yeah, those two are basically to this what Fukuda is to Gundam. Stop putting them in charge of anything Ninja Gaiden related. They're fucking incompetent. Am I enjoying the game? Yes, but do I want them to be in charge of it? No, not anymore. They've blown it more times than anyone has any right to, and I'm fucking sick of them. Majorly. Get rid of them. Get someone who actually respects and knows the older games and gets it right. Am I having fun with the game? Yes, but do I think it's heavily flawed? Absolutely. It's not as bad as 3, not even close to 3. In fact, the only reason 3 is as half decent now is because, well, they were forced to go back and completely overhaul 3. Ninja Gaiden 3 was so laughably bad and poorly received, even by the journalists. Not just the gamers, but even the media, the outlets themselves, that they were forced to go back and overhaul the game. Koei Tecmo was like, you fucked it up, go back to the drawing board and redo it as much as possible, at least in terms of the gameplay. And well, while I will admit, and it's honestly no wonder they got Platinum Games to help them out, because by themselves, when it comes to NG, they're utterly hopeless. I mean, Itagaki wasn't perfect either. Lord knows he completely lost it when it came to Devil's Third, but he at least knew what he was doing with Ninja Gaiden. And he was like, yeah, the guy that kind of, knew how to hold the ship together. Then these other guys replace him after Koei Tecmo got rid of him. And it's like, they still don't get it. They still don't get it, and I'm so sick of them. So fucking sick of them. And honestly, I'm told that you can play the entirety of Ninja Gaiden 4 on New Game Plus with Ryu once you've beaten the game. You've basically unlocked him. Well, here's the problem with that. Because the game is so lengthy and padded out, and the fact that Ryu once again has been shafted with just one weapon, the Dragon Sword, there's really no point. Because part of the fun of the previous games was, oh yeah, you can go back and experiment and play with different weapons. Hell, Ninja Gaiden 2 even had achievements for going all the way and playing the game with different weapons, so there was more reason to go back. But now it's like, okay, you've once again done it where you've gimped him with just one singular weapon. So, why bother? You've basically downgraded him yet again with nothing else to look forward to. So, I don't care that Ryu is playable in New Game Plus, because there's really nothing worth getting invested in the process. And so they basically have to have, and it's no wonder that you have DLCs planned for the game, because of course they basically put this thing out in a way that even Devil May Cry 4 would be laughing at. I mean, Devil May Cry 4 was a rushed out game too, but at least you had a rather equal amount of playtime for Dante and Nero. And Dante had unlockable weapons to himself. The only problem with Nero was, funny enough, the problem's been reversed. Ryu was cool. Nero was a cool character to play as, but he really did really, really needed more weapons other than just the sword, the Red Queen and Blue Rose. Now, they did ameliorate that problem in 5 with the Devil Breakers, which were like little mini weapons in themselves, and I appreciated that. But here, it's like you're going through the whole game as Yakumo. He gets the benefit of having multiple weapons, and poor Ryu has been shafted all the way to the end of the game, and he gets nothing except the bare freaking minimum. It's frankly infuriating, man. Like, they're like 4 games in within the last 20 or so years, and there's really no excuse for this bullshit. There really isn't. So what do we have for Ryu as far as deluxe costumes go? Okay, regular costume. Traditional old blue costume from the original 3 games, plus the arcade. Ah, are you kidding me? It's the Ninja Gaiden 3 version of the Black Falcon. No, 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 no. No. That isn't Legendary Black Falcon. Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 outfit was Legendary Black Dragon. This is the god-awful Ninja Gaiden 3 version of the Black Falcon with that ridiculously stupid, bloody, veiny right arm. Fuck off. Fuck off with that bad memory. It's like they're intentionally adding insult to injury at this point. I can't tell you how much Team Ninja frustrates me. Like, oh, and I know some people are going to say, oh, well, they've done great with the Neo games. I don't freaking care. Neo is Neo. This series, if any, is far more deserving of respect than that is than a Dark Souls clone. I like Neo. I enjoyed it. But do I think it do I think that series has gotten way more? Do I think that series is worth being in the same league as Ninja Gaiden is? Absolutely fucking not. And it pains me to see NG basically be treated like this, even if the game is decent. It's like, after a certain point, it's just like, enough with the excuses, man. Oh, the old purple demons from the original game. Haven't seen them in 20 years. Ah, the old purple flame-headed demons from Ninja Gaiden 1. I remember them all too well. Kinda miss them, weirdly enough, if that makes any sense. Wait a minute. Why am I seeing things? Ah, it's just rebar right there. I thought there was something hidden there. How do you do Nimpo again? I don't know how to do Nimpo. I completely forgot. Okay, I completely forgot how to do Ninpo. Utterly. I gotta rewind and look it up because I cannot fucking remember. Rewind all the way back to the freaking Achilles fight. So press circle while in Gleam to unleash magic. Okay. Okay. Ryu Hayabusa can learn skills by reading scrolls hidden in the chests and weapon skills from equipment menu. Fatal Flash. Yep. That's how it was in the old games. You found them hidden in the levels and chests. And then they were basically yours. Of course, in this case, they have to do it because no way are you going to unlock everything Ryu has in 4 short levels. Or short, in a matter of speaking, I guess.
What's this?
Oh, Muramasa. Is he even still around at this point? The dude was ancient as all hell. Examine the statue of the blacksmith Muramasa. At Muramasa's, you'll be able to do the following. And they have the old theme. Execute the spreading monstrosities. And from Ayane, who is criminally underused in this game. I have received word of request for your services, Master Ryu. Violent creatures are terrorizing Tokyo. Appears they retreated into an interdimensional gate, so their current location is unknown. Please locate and exterminate them at your soonest convenience. Right away, darling. Oh, how I miss you. epic block. Guessing that basically does what the old water run, but utterly simplified. It's no longer repeatedly... Hold on. Mirage. It's no longer repeatedly pressing jump. Just press R1 and he just does it. Mirage. Nothing else around here? No. I'm not sure how I feel about Ryu's new costume. It looks over-designed. I like aspects of it, but it looks like they took a Metal Gear Rising approach to it, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I hate that they replaced the actual Black Falcon costume with the atrocious Ninja Gaiden 3 one, which I wouldn't mind if it didn't have the goddamn bloody vein shit from that game, from 3. Like, ugh. Why? That bloody hand thing was unique only to the plot of 3 and nothing else. It should not be there. Get rid of it.
Once you've made it to the shrine, I'll conduct a ritual to seal off part of the Dark Dragon. As long as the seal remains intact, it'll be impossible for anyone to bring the dragon back to life. You'll probably run into fiends and demons along the way, so be careful.
Ghostfish. You know, it would be nice to have, I don't know, the Lunar Staff, the Bigorian Flail, or the Kusamigama, you know, something that would, you know, be a nice counter to that instead of being stuck with this blade. Just a thought.
Portal to the underworld.
I'm trying to do the thing and it won't do it. Okay, before I go there, let's get what's over here. Oh no, we're back at the disco level again. No, I hated that. It was fine for the first 5 minutes of that whole segment, but it utterly wore out its welcome. No. I will say Ryu does still feel very fun to play. Very quick and efficient and brutal. That's how he should play. None of that slow as molasses, blood on bone stupidity from 3, which makes the appearance of the 3 version of his costume even more infuriating, because it's like, other than the Razor's Edge, which was a giant Band-Aid, nobody wants anything to do with that game. You'll be hard-pressed. I mean, yeah, Razor's Edge fixed a lot of things, but that's only because Team Ninja was forced to. If Koei Tecmo didn't make them do it, they probably wouldn't have. And I guarantee you, within a year's time, as I've said, they're going to make another version of Ninja Gaiden 4 because, well, outside of the Yakumo stuff, Ryu has basically been plopped into the game with the bare minimum. And the DLC stuff planned, yeah, if the last 3 games were any indication, it's going to happen. Guarantee it. Satisfying. Very satisfying, I will say. I mean, I don't mean to complain as much as I have, but when you've had 2 games and various revisions out of 3, the third being, well, not counting Razor's Edge, it just becomes, at what point does one say to yourself, are you kidding me? Like, you only did the bare minimum. What is wrong with you? But, like 20 years and have you learned nothing? I didn't realize I could assassinate him until the prompt showed up, and by then it was too late. Yep, perfect block. Got that back. Is there any reason to buy anything? I don't think so. Life elixir. Nothing here. Art of Adornment. level 4, so basically we can equip another item. Okay. What do I have equipped already? Attack increase, moderate defense, recovery speed increase, leech health on obliteration. What do I want to go with it? Key gauge consumption decrease at low health, ranged attack damage increase. Honestly, does that even mean anything in this game? Not really. Blood orb increase, defense increase at low. I'll do the one at low health. Get all tank build. Okay, so it's hard to tell due to the lighting, so let's check to make sure there's nothing else. Wait a minute. Ow. What the? Now what? Fatal Flash. Perfect Fatal Flash. Yeah, they're just giving all the moves to Ryu like candy because they realize they fucked up. And you gotta go and get everything at rapid speed. Because there's just no way you can unlock everything for Ryu within less than a handful of levels. It's not possible. What the? Oh, wait a minute. I know what to do. I get him, round them up. So it's a super ultimate, basically. Okay, so his bloodbath equivalent is basically a super ultimate, where he gets multiple enemies at once, not just one at a time. Makes sense. We came from there, so we gotta go over here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back there, so what's over here? Random red orbs. Gleam form, perfect block. That's the pit from before when I was playing as Yakumo, but there's nothing down there at all. Well, did that. Now back to where we were. Or were heading to anyway. Double checking. Okay, went there. I was over here. Nope, I was not over here. I'm supposed to go there. Instant flash. We want. Looks like I may have to cut the stream short because Mom and the folks want to go to dinner soon. So give me a moment and I'll come back. I may have to restart the level all over again, sadly. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut the level short because the folks are itching to go to dinner. So what I'm going to do is finish exploring this section of the game. And once I've reached a shrine or whatever, I will save it and come back. Honestly, I'm kind of confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Because I want to make sure I'm thorough. Okay, I went through there. There was a middle platform around here. That I do know. Okay, I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. It's just the darkness kind of makes it where, you know, not sure where I'm going. And after all, I haven't been in this level for a minute, sort of. Nope, I can't do... Alrighty then. No more hellhounds. Get all this stuff. Get all that stuff. Find a checkpoint. Go to dinner. Then come back. Making sure there's nothing else. Okay, we're not grappling onto the power poles right there, so. Jesus, Ryu, it's a portal. No need to be that flashy.
Already consumed by evil.
Yeah. The central chamber should be just up ahead. Once you've taken care of the fiend there, I'll cast a spell to make it fight for us. The Dark Dragon seals need protectors. That fiend ought to do the job.
At least the bar for the disco is not strobing all over the place. Anybody else? Oh, there it is. Oh, the old lanterns. How I missed those. I did not. So, demons and fiends. Oh, the old leg and head separation. Just like with the fiends in Ninja Gaiden 2, the purple ones. Although these are certainly beefier by comparison. Sort of. Copy-paste level design. Yup. Lives of 1,000 gods, 9 blue divine jewels containing the very will of the gods, bound together with a sacred rope, said to have the power to ward off misfortune and increase the vitality of those who hold it. Max health increased. I wonder how much of this carries over to well, probably doesn't. The Yakumo, I mean. Oh, come on. Shit. Anything here? Gesundheit. Well, I think I'm gonna... Honestly, I think I'm gonna quit here and come back because I don't want to delay any further, so... I'm assuming the checkpoint starts when I come back from the underworld into the disco, so... Honestly, I think I'm gonna cut it here and then come back. Not how I wanted to stop it, but it is what it is. So, I liked the boss fight with Kagachi. The one with Achilles was pretty good, but I do feel a little bit weirdly funny about how I literally beat him within the first try. And I do like playing as Ryu again. He feels great. Certainly likely better than whatever the fuck they did with him in Ninja Gaiden 3. But a lot of the scars left from Ninja Gaiden 3 sadly permeated over. What with the very, very unwelcome addition of the NG3 version of the Black Falcon costume, on top of the fact that once again Ryu has been gimped in terms of weapon variety. I like that he's in the game, I like that he's playable, but it behooves me that he's basically been solid snaked into this game to a pretty bad degree. Not as bad as Metal Gear Solid 2, but certainly worse than Devil May Cry 4. It's like, yeah, the DMC4 influence is rife, but honestly, I feel DMC4 managed its characters better than this. And it's honestly embarrassing how Team Ninja still doesn't get it after all these years. And it's no wonder they hired Platinum Games, because by themselves with this franchise, it's like they've given up. So, I don't know. I hope Ninja Gaiden can get better and better again after this, but my doubts are very much solid even now, and my cautious negativity for this game, as opposed to cautious optimism, was definitely sadly warranted in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna go. I'll resume wherever the game restarts me when I come back from dinner, and we'll get as far as we can with Ryu. So, good couple of boss fights. Just very disappointing management of a very legendary character. So, at least there's no blood on bone bullcrap. That is thankfully missing. Although the reminders are certainly there in terms of other things that I mentioned. So that'll do it for part 7. I'll be back for part 8 later this evening, hopefully. Bye-bye.